Hello, 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 hello. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Darnyelle just popping on really quick. I'm actually right now, I've got some chicken in the air fryer. And so I had a couple of minutes to jump on. Hi, Crystal, how are you? A couple minutes to jump on and just talk about I don't really actually have an agenda, if I can be honest. I'm going to talk about being halfway through the month of January, the first month of the new year, 2019, where you are versus where you want to be, and what could be causing the gap, and why even right at this moment you are not on track to hit your new goal that you just set into 2019. So right now I know that Facebook will be bringing people in. So say hello when you get here, comment hello, happy new year. If we haven't talked about the fact that it's a happy new year yet. And I'm just going to jump in. Hey, Tori, how are you? Hi, Rosalind, Desiree. Hey, Des. Hey, Van. How are you? How are you? How are you? Do me a quick favor and share this to your page. This was unexpected. If you guys know anything about me, I am not on Facebook at 7 o'clock at night, but I have a couple of minutes to kill, and I thought I would just jump on real quick and add some value. So it is January the 16th. It also happens to be my Founders Day. I'm a Zeta. I'm a lovely, finer woman of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and today is our Founders Day. So happy Founders Day to all of my sorors out there. That's not why I'm here, but I just figured I would say that since I was talking about the date. But I want to talk about the fact that it is January the 16th. And where are you? Okay. I don't know how your year ended, right? And I don't know what goals you set at the top of 2019. But let me talk to you for a few minutes about how my year ended and what I've been working on, what I've been focused on, and what has happened to me in the first 16 days of 2019, right? So I've been on this journey over the last 18, 24, maybe even 36 months, it could stretch out, of getting into surrender, of being fully surrendered to God, to finally unequivocally saying yes to my purpose. I'm going to do this work. I'm going to do what you said you wanted me to do, and I'm going to do it as powerfully as I can, as I know how. If you know anything about me, I know my way around a business and I know how to grow one. And that is awesome and amazing. But you know what my secret superpower is? My secret superpower is really helping people to find the right words, to use messaging to get people to take the actions that they most want them to take. I said when I was 10 years old, because of Miss Dixon, my 5th and 6th grade teacher, that I wanted to use words to help other people change their lives. And I'm excited today to be fully sold out on doing that, in addition to helping them to grow a business that serves them financially and spiritually. So I've said all of that to say is along the way in my own personal business building journey, I've had my fair share of highs and lows, right? I've made boatloads of money and had everything else in my life go wrong, where having all the money that I had wasn't enough, right? I've also had times of lack when there wasn't enough. I mean, my mindset was off, my money was off, things were not good. I've seen both sides of it. So I know what it's like to be in a position in your business where you know your business is what you're called to. You know God wants you to be doing this business, but you can't figure out how to make this thing work, right? And so in 2018, at the end of the year, as I always do, I go on a spiritual quest. I get myself to the point where I am just literally laying prostrate before God. And I am placing before him all of the promises that he made me, that he's made me personally, that are in, his word, all of that. And I am having a reckoning with myself to see where it is that I'm out of alignment. And what came up when I went through this process at the end of 2018 is that for as much as I've surrendered and as many things as I've let go, there was still more work to do, right? So how many of you know that no matter how far you've come, there's more work to do? And if you can be honest with yourself and honest with me about that, go on and put, yeah, Darnyelle, or yes, girl, or something like that to the effect in the comments, just so that I know that you're with me. But more than anything, what I realized is that it is not about me, and that I had to get out of the way. I had to find a way in full surrender, unapologetically, to take Darnyelle and put Darnyelle over to the side. right? And so that's what I was working on at the end of 2018. And can I just tell you, January the 16th, 2019, let me actually pull up my report. I got this new thing. I haven't figured out how to use it yet. It's called Ecamm Live. So eventually I'll be able to just show you like the results of what's happened in my business, like live in real time. And I want to do that for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, because I always want you guys to know I'm not blowing smoke. I'm not faking it until I make it. I'm not acting as if. I'm actually out here making it happen in my business. And so year to date, which I just love, I was like blown. I guess it is year to date, huh? Year to date, month to date, January the 16th, I'm pulling up my spreadsheet. My business has generated over $40,000 in cash. And Crash, Saminia, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Shirley, Shanice, Crystal, in cash, $40,361.82. And actually, you know what? That ain't accurate because I sold another program today for Pay in Full. So that is $45,361.82, and it's January the 16th. $45,361.82 in revenue, in cash, in my bank account. And it is January the 16th. Why am I sharing this? Because I'm not sharing it to brag, right? I'm sharing it with you because God is no respecter of persons. And if he can make it happen for me, he can absolutely, in fact, he wants to make it happen for you. But the thing that's keeping you from it is lack of surrender. Lack of surrender, lack of throwing your hands up, putting your hands behind your head, and allowing God to just search your heart, search your purpose, and bring everything that it is that you want to you easily and effortlessly. And can I just be clear? I spent 7 days in Orlando this month. It's the 16th. I spent 7 days in Orlando. 3 days with my amazing clients, 3 days with some strategic partners on a new initiative that we're launching later this year. So what I'm saying is that I wasn't sitting behind my computer. I wasn't making sales calls. You know, Monday, January the 7th, I had a $37,000 day in sales, $37,000 in sale. All of that didn't come in cash, right? But month to date, 45 G's, 45,000. Okay, can you just do me a favor? Do me a favor. Yes, to date, Tanya, in 2019. Can you do me a favor? Hi, Nate, Nisha, hey, Nisha, Tanya, Janie, Mac, Anna, everybody who just jumped on. How would you do me a favor? Would you indulge me for a second? How would your life be different if you right now were in possession of $45,361.82 that you did not have at the end of 2018? How would your life be different if that was the kind of money you now had? I did sales conversations today. Well, actually one sales conversation today, which I closed. So that was 100% conversion rate. I did sales conversations last week on Wednesday while the clients were coming in to the mansion. I did some sales calls in the afternoon, and I closed one of those people. And then that Monday, I closed 5 people. So I'm not talking about a lot of work, but I'm talking about understanding the process and what your messaging needs to look like and how you need to show up in a sales conversation. And for even those of you who are watching that have a job, that you work for someone else and you don't have a side hustle, a side business, I want you to think about what if the skills that you possess and how you showed up in your job every single day could generate $45,000 new dollars that you didn't have at the end of the year? What kind of a difference would that make? See, that's the possibility of entrepreneurship, right? I have been in business for 10 and a half years. We're going on our 11th year. Like I said, I've had years when I made millions, and I have had years when the ends were just not meeting. I've had it both ways. And I made a decision a few years ago that I wasn't going to chase the number anymore. And here's what I want you to catch. I'm doing this without chasing the number. You know what I'm chasing? I'm chasing my purpose. I'm fully sold out on helping entrepreneurs connect to God and to leverage spiritual principles to grow their businesses. That's what I'm chasing. I'm offering an opportunity for people to learn how to finally, once and for all, Stop hustling and grinding, because we don't do hustle and grind over in my world. And so I just wanted to jump on to be an example of what's possible for you, right? This is totally not me bragging, because if I were going to brag, I would brag about a lot more. I would brag about a lot more than this $45,000. And don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for it, but I just want to be an example of what could be possible for you. So if you have your own business and your business isn't generating 20, like, I don't want you to just make $5,000 a month. Like, I was talking to somebody today and they were like, yeah, I just want to make $40,000 a year in my business. Then you should just get a job. Why have a business if you're only making you only want to make $40,000? Just get a job. We are entrepreneurs and we solve problems for profit so that we can experience life at the next level. So that we can have a business that funds the life we crave. Okay? That's what it's hitting for, right? I mean, I wish you guys could see like this beautiful home that my hubby and I live in. It's ridiculous. I can't believe I wake up every single day and I say, I can't believe that this is where I get to live. That's how posh this place is. Okay. And we are able to put a down payment on and build this house from the ground up because of my business, because of my 6-figure cash flow. Right. So I don't do theory. I'm not talking to you in theory. You know, my husband did not love his job. I was in a position to allow him to walk away from his job. He spent the last year and a half working with me, and now he's on his purpose track, which I love. I love that my business has put me in a position to be able to allow him to focus on identifying his purpose and doing work that he loves every single day. So if you have a business and your business isn't giving you everything that you want, actually, you know what? Scratch that. If your business isn't giving you everything that you desire, everything that you crave, I would love to have a conversation with you. I would love to see if I'm the right fit to show you how to build a business that really does set you apart from all of the noise that's in the marketplace, and that shows you how to convey a message to a marketing strategy that makes closing the sale more often happen easily and effortlessly for you. Because it doesn't have to take all day. It doesn't have to be a lot of work. And there certainly doesn't have to be any hustle or grind involved in it. Okay. So I have two options, or two things I want you to do. Number one, I would love for you to join me in the 6-Figure Cash Flow Club. Go and search it. 6-Figure Cash Flow Club for Entrepreneurs. That is my private exclusive group here on Facebook. And I am in the process of building up my group because eventually I'm going to stop doing these Facebook Lives out or in general. And I'm only going to start teaching in my Facebook community. So if you want access to me when I download what's possible for you, when I start working the numbers, when I start showing you what the 5-step process could be for you to have a 6 or 7-figure business, because do you know it takes the same energy to have a 5-figure business as it does to have a 6-figure business, as it does to have a 7-figure business? The difference is your belief. Let me put that. I'm going to actually put that in the chat. I'm not even going to ask you guys. Belief is the difference between having a 5-figure, 6-figure, or 7-figure business. What do you mean by that, Darnyelle? What I mean is your level of belief. Your level of belief is the reason why you do or you don't, because I promise you it takes the same exact effort to make 5 figures as it does to make 6 or 7. I promise you it does. Those of you who are entrepreneurs out there that are selling, you know, a $4.97 this and a $9.97 that, and stop. You need to learn how to create high ticket programs, because it takes the same energy to sell low ticket as it does to sell high ticket. It's the same energy. So why not make the most amount of money that you can make? I was just happened to be searching Facebook like last week, which I don't really do very often, but for whatever reason, I had a few minutes on my hands, and I was searching Facebook the other week, and there was a person who I know who was advertising a program to help people to get to the point where they're generating $5,000 a month. right? And I thought it was cute. I really did. I was like, oh, that is so cute. And then I had to send him an inbox message because I was like, oh, I saw your post, really proud of you getting out there, putting your skills and expertise on display for other people to be able to pick them up. But when are you going to stop playing small? And, her response back was like, huh? Like, what do you mean? $5,000 a month is a lot of money. And okay, it is. It's a decent amount of money. But it takes the same energy. I'm like, you're out here showing these people how to create this thing for $5,000 a month. Why not show them how to create the thing to make $50,000 a month? And then she gave me an excuse. And the reason why she gave me an excuse is because her level of belief does not tell her that she can use the same exact energy and make 10 times the amount she's telling people to make, right? So here's what I need you to know. 95% of your success, 95% of your success, like 5% less than 100% of your success is tied to the 6 inches in between your ears. Based on the lies you have been telling yourself, the lies you have come to believe, all of that is sabotaging your efforts to have a business, to have a life that gives you everything you crave. Do you know that God is the God of abundance and he is not holding anything back from you? Do you know that? Like, if you know that, comment yes. I know that. I'm aware that God is not holding anything back from me. So then why the hell are you not getting it? Why are you not getting it if you know that God is not the God of withhold? It's because of your level of belief. It's because somebody told you a lie and you have bought the lie hook and sinker. And because you bought the lie hook and sinker and you don't know how to shift from the lie, you are stuck in a business that does not serve you and make everything possible for you. If you are an entrepreneur who is secretly looking for a job because you can't figure out how to make this thing work, you need to check your beliefs. Something is wrong in the way that you believe, and that is why you're working so hard. If you have bought into the myth, the fallacy, and the hoodwinking bamboozlement of hustle and grind, it's because you need to check your belief system. Because you don't have to hustle. You don't have to grind. You don't. You have to get in alignment. You have to get into alignment. If you've ever been taught that you have to work hard for money, then in order for you to make money, you're going to have to work hard because that's what you believe. And do you know that the universe will never go against what you believe? Do you know that? That's the level of gentleman that God is, right? That's the level of gentleman that he is. So if you believe one thing, he's never going to try to convince you of something else. He's going to let you believe that. And that belief is going to keep you stuck, muddling in mediocrity, but it doesn't have to. It can change as soon as you change it. This is the reason why I want you to join me in the 6-Figure Cash Flow Club, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time talking about all of the mindset things that you need to do to get in surrender. Because I want to help you surrender in faith so that you get spiritual significance and you build a business that funds the life you crave unapologetically, financially, and spiritually. Because you don't have to choose. You can love God and make ridiculous amounts of money. You can. Ask me how I know. Because it's January the 16th, and we've already generated in cash $45,361.82. Not sales, cash, money that I can take and spend, money that I can appropriate to us getting ready to get our basement finished. And not all of it, because I'm a good steward over my resources and I run my business like a business and I don't embezzle from my business. But money that will help me to bring the things that I want into view based on my salary and my profit shares that I take 4 times a year in my business. So I've said all of that to say that, number one, I would love it if you joined me in my group, the 6-Figure Cash Flow Club. I'm purposely right now spending a lot of time getting new members in. We've added about 40 members over the last couple of weeks, and I'm really, really excited about that. I would love to have more people join us in the group, because once we hit February, I'm launching my new podcast, and I'm going to start doing many more live trainings just to the people in the 6-Figure Cash Flow Club. And you can join the Six Figure Cash Flow Club even if you haven't crossed the six-figure mark yet. Even if you haven't gotten there yet, you're welcome to join. I would love to have you join us in that group. And then the second thing that I would love for you to do, actually, you know what? Nope, that's it. That's all I want you to do. I want you to come join me in the Six Figure Cash Flow Club. Join me in that group, and let me put the link. Hold on one second. Let me put the link up here for you guys to make your lives easier. Because I know how it is when there's a lot of stuff going on and you're like, yeah, who wants to have to go through all of that to find it? So let me just make it real easy for you to find the group. Come and join us. Come and join us. I would love to have you in the group. And the group is for you if you're ready to stop playing small and you're ready to raise your belief level so that you can build a business that serves you financially and spiritually. The group is for you if you are an entrepreneur, whether you're an entrepreneur part-time or an entrepreneur full-time. If you are in business for yourself, then the group is for you. If you know that you need access to tools to help you to get out of your own way and to position your business differently, the group is for you. If you want to have an opportunity to learn from me outside of what I might be offering to the public, the group is for you. It's an opportunity for you to connect with me and other entrepreneurs who are on the journey to unlocking six-figure cash flow. Because again, a six-figure business is entirely different than six-figure cash flow. And I would love to help you to get a taste of it. I would love that, because life begins at six-figure cash flow. I'm gonna get t-shirts made that says that. If you would want one of these life begins at six-figure cash flow t-shirts, comment that in the post so we can see if we get enough people interested. Then I will get my guy on creating it and I will get those t-shirts out, because that's what I think life begins at six-figure cash flow. It was through six-figure cash flow that in 2017, I didn't work very much. I didn't hold my annual live event because God was up to something. He was, he had told me that Unleash Your Incredible Factor was done and he was creating what is now Breakthrough. So in 2017, I didn't enroll a lot of people into my programs. I was really resetting my life and recalibrating my life and getting ready to become a wife in 2017 because I got married at the end of 2017 in November. And that multiple six-figure cash flow that I had in my business sustained me during that time. So in my business in 2014, 2015, we did over multiple millions, 1.8 the first year, 2.8 the second year. And at my height in my savings account, my business savings account, at my height, I had almost $800,000 in cash. Talk about multiple six-figure. That's almost seven-figure cash flow. You can get excited about that. And it sustained me. It sustained me while I was recalibrating, while I was getting clear on who I'm to be in this new season and recalibrating my life to be what I wanted. Because I was done with hustling and grinding. I was done with all of that. I was done. At one point in time, I was on a plane every 4 to 5 weeks talking to somebody about something. And I'm just not for that life anymore. I'm not for the hustle life. I'm not for it. But I want to make the most money that I possibly can with the least amount of effort. And if you want to do the same thing, then it sounds like we're on the same journey. And I would love to share with you how I've been able to do it, right? And many of these lessons I'm going to give you as a gift because I believe in what it is that I do. And other of these lessons, you'll have an opportunity, if you'd like to take it to the next step, to work with me at Incredible Factor University to learn how you can apply these things specifically to your business and get the growth that you want. But I'm going to go because I think my air fryer has gone off because this was just supposed to be a quick thing. Here we are 24 minutes later. But do me too, like I said, do me that favor. Go join me in the Six-Figure Cash Flow Club group. I put it in the post for you to make it real easy for you to go and find it. I would love to have you there because like I said, starting in February, I'm going to be shutting down doing these Facebook Lives out for the whole world to see. And I'm going to be doing them almost exclusively in my group because I really want to feed the souls of the people who are in there. I want to do my part to enact my mission, which is to personally help 5 million entrepreneurs and small business owners experience abundance in their life because of their business. So I want to show you how to turn your business into a vehicle that funds the life you crave, so that sending your kids to the best schools, having money in retirement, being able to step away from that job that has been your crutch for all of these years. If you have been unable to do so, I want to be able to show you how to live the most incredible life possible based on being in alignment with God. And as a result of that, being able to experience everything that it is that you want to experience. And if you could get excited about that, I'll see you in the Six Figure Cash Flow Club. All right, guys, dinner's almost ready. I'll see you guys later. Talk to you soon. Take care. Be incredible.